Hey Suckers, how's everybody doing? It's your girl Risa, and we are coming, just as I said, with part two of husband and wife Q&A. And I have my boo here with me. Sorry it has taken so long, guys, but he has been working, and yeah, so here we go. All right, guys. So we're gonna start with we're gonna start from the top and come on down. So I'm not choosing these in any order. He has. Have you seen the questions?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So let me stand up. You can sit down because you're taller than me.
Shit, I don't feel tall. How about that?
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. You just had to go do it. Okay.
What? I just stay as long as I can. Shit.
Okay, guys. So question number one is from Janine Wilson. And she says, what are some special things you do for your hubby when he gets off work? You want to answer that or you want me to answer?
They talking to you, is it?
Yeah, but I mean, you can say what I do for you, some special things that I do for you.
Oh shit. When I come home from work,
You got to
sometimes you
speak
have.
up.
But
Okay,
turn the volume on.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and answer that. Sometimes when he come home from work, I try to make sure that the house is clean. You know, a lot of women do that. I dress up. If my hair has been a certain way for so long, then I have changed my hair. I do my face. I put on something that I know he likes. Um, have dinner on, and I put on my little flirty attitude, you know. I look at him, hey, Galen.
Hey, Reese.
So those are some of the things, just a little bit, not much. And let me go ahead and say this. Some of these questions are adult like. So if you are under the age of 18, I please don't watch this. Not that we're gonna be vulgar, but certain things you just don't talk about around children. And so I know this is going out over the internet, and I'm saying this: parental discretion is advised. Okay, thank you. So with that being said, some of the things that I do, you think about your man and some of the things that he like. We have to learn to ask questions without us getting jealous or getting bent out of shape. So I ask him a lot of times about things that he like. I show him pictures of different women. Do you like what she has on? Stuff like that. And I get my ideas from there. And so you can take your ideas from there. One, ask him questions about some things that he like. Pay attention to what he's looking at. Um, and if you're secure in your relationship, I don't encourage my husband to look at other women, but I know he's a man, and they gonna look. And I give credit where credit is due. And if I see a woman with a nice shape, I'm gonna say something. Baby, look at that. Don't I do that?
Yeah, you just been want to see if I'm look.
Oh,
I
really?
don't
No.
fall for it.
No, I don't. I say it for a reason. Because if she's got a nice shape,
I
I know
don't
you
know.
gonna look. So I mean, plain and simple. It ain't about whether I
Man,
think
you
you
don't
gonna
know
look.
that, man.
Yes, I do. I
You
know
don't
my
know that. I
husband.
don't get out like that.
Yes, whatever, whatever. Y'all heard what I said.
I mean, somebody walk across my view.
Okay,
Shit,
you gonna look. That's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
yeah, she walk across my views because that person in front of me.
He gonna look.
Don't fall for it.
Question number two is from my boo. Hey, Asia. It says, what are some tips to keep the fire burning? Meaning clothes, mannerisms, love notes, all of that kind of stuff. So, baby, what is it one thing that you and I do when we go out to the grocery store that keep the fire burning for us?
Oh, sometimes, yeah, I like to, I like to walk up on her and act like I'm a stranger and trying to holler at her. Just keep, just mess with her head a little bit. Let her know I'm still interested in her, and I might walk up and say, "What's up, Shorty? How you doing? My name's so and so. What's your name? I don't know. It may, it may not work for everybody, but I do it. And
He
we just
do
carry
it.
the conversation on.
It
And
depends
on
on
and
the
on.
circumstances, how he
Yeah.
approached me.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, and that can be real fun because you have the opportunity to role play.
Yeah, you jump right on into it.
Yes,
too.
I do because I like that.
Okay. Well,
And
yeah.
it's coming from
See,
my husband,
that's
but I
working.
can be
It's working.
flirty with him in a way that, you know, I don't do with nobody else and not supposed to do with nobody else. So I can flirt with him and say all the kind of things I want to say. So that's one way. As far as clothing concerned, you go and sit down.
Yeah.
As far as clothing is concerned, I like to accentuate my positives, not the things that I don't like about myself, the things that I know my husband like about me. And one is he likes my smile, so I like to wear my lip gloss. My hips, I know he like my feet, so I keep my toenails polished in colors that I like and some that he don't like. I know some things that he like to see me wear, as in t-shirt and my panties when we're by ourselves. So I make sure I wear that. Like
What
when
man
everybody
don't?
is gone and we home by ourselves, I like to put that on and walk around the house and clean and cook and make sure the toes polished and all that. And I'm smelling good. My face is cute. My hair is done, and I can tease him like that in so many ways. So that's some things that love notes. When he's at work, I pick up the phone sometimes and just call and say, I was thinking about you, and I don't think I told you how much I love you today. And I just wanted to call and say that I love you and I miss you and have a good day, things like that.
Yeah.
And he'll do the same. I was thinking about your little butt, and I just wanted to call and say I love you. And that'll light a fire in a minute, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So
Try to
just
start something like that. Look at you.
you see them looks, yeah, that'll do it.
See.
It's all about attitude. Yes. Let's go to question number 3. Question number 3 is by BQ791, and it says, "What did y'all do early in your relationship that you still do now?"
A lot of stuff.
Just enjoy each other. We go out.
Yeah.
We don't go to
late
clubs
night,
like we used to.
Late night talks.
Yeah, late night talks with the kids.
Especially when I get in late sometime. We'll
Yeah.
talk.
Um,
We'll talk for about 30 minutes together. Then next thing you know, I'm asleep.
Yeah.
She say I fall asleep on it, but I don't believe it.
give him 5
She
minutes.
talking about I be
If
snoring
we
and
sitting
stuff.
up in the bed or we talking or we up front on the sofa, we good to go. But let that dude get in the bed, you only got 5 minutes. He is out. Especially if he turned to that left, you can forget it. Cause he be gone.
Let her tell it.
He be-
Let
yeah.
her tell it.
He be gone.
I don't know about all that.
So some of the things that we used to do early on is we talk. We talk about our feelings. We talk about things that are going on. We talk. And he know that I could talk him to death sometimes. He be like, "Okay, baby, I want to watch my show."
Yeah.
He tell the truth. I can talk the mess out of him. But I enjoy talking to him. Not that I don't have anybody else to talk to, because I do. But we could talk about things that I can't talk about with somebody else, So number 3 is by Bronze Diamond. She said, "I was wondering, how do you keep it new and exciting, being married 2 years less than you, and would love to hear your take on it. How do we keep it exciting?"
Just what we just talked about. Go always, no matter what. Go somewhere, or even if you don't go somewhere, take the time out and say, "Let's you and I go do this together," or let's go to the grocery store. Let's go, even when we go out of town for our anniversary. Let's go out. That's our time. You have to make time, no matter what, for the person you love. You have to do it, or it won't work.
Right.
You have to find out, no matter what's going on, go get to yourself, or like you know how couples are when one see each other, they don't even have to say nothing. They just look and say, like, come in with your eyes.
Yeah, because we do that a lot, especially when we at parties and stuff like that. And we haven't had that one-on-one time, and he could be across the room, and I could be across the room, and it's just like,
that's it. And
we get that look, just be like, yeah. And then, but the thing is, everybody that's around us know. What's the matter? Hush, boo boo. Everybody that's around us know that they can look at us and tell what's going on now. You know, they know. And his friends be like, boy, leave my sister alone. That's their reaction. Yeah. They know. And that's just the chemistry that we have. It just, I can look at him. He don't even have to say nothing. He stand and it's a certain way he look at me, and I be like, you know, I ain't even got to say nothing. Just, he already know. So it's some, you know, just a little something. But keep it between you and him, you know, because when you start having children, you got to put children in there. But you got to remember the person that you used to date.
That's right.
Even though we have grown into different people, it's still the same person, you know. I can look at him sometimes and I can just see him back when he was young, and I don't wish that he was young, but I enjoy him because we've been together since I was in high school and he was too. So we can talk about, you know, back in the day, and we laugh and you know, just different things like that. Keep it between y'all. I often, you know, try to make it to where I like to take care of him, put it that way, you know. I used to cut his hair and trim up his beard and his mustache, and, you know, little things like that we do together, you know. And you just have to keep it about y'all, you know. You also have to give up yourself, because women, when you get in a mode, sometimes we be tired, we don't feel like it, but sometimes I'm the kind of person, my mind, my body, and my spirit, all of that has to be connected. I don't want to be distracted at all. I don't need no little hands knocking on the door, pitter-patter little feet, because I get frustrated when I'm interrupted. I mean, it really just affects me to the point where I be like, no, just throw all the blankets and the mattress on top of me and just leave me alone. So we have to pick and choose the time. He not like that. He can block everything out.
Blocking it all out. It don't even matter.
It don't matter. But I'm me. I've always been into me and my feelings, and it means a lot for me to express my feelings to people. You know, I am truly giving myself. And
so what you saying? I'm not?
No, I didn't say that. Women are different. Women feel. Men could just, y'all feel, but in a different kind of way. You know, it just comes from a different place.
Nah, you know, yeah, but we could just, I mean, block all the other distractions out. I'm with my baby
I can do that, but y'all just imagine you in, yeah, but I am just there. I'm like, oh Lord, and then
I know what you mean.
You know how you stick a pin in a balloon and you deflate? There it is.
Not me. Ride or die.
But anyway, just make sure that you can be into him. You know, I almost said something, but one night he came home.
Don't do it, blood bam. Don't do it.
He came home and I had did my face. My hair was different, and I had on a cute little outfit. And we were laying in the bed together, and he was like, you look so pretty. You know, he was like, look at you. Feet all polished and all that kind of stuff. And it was opportune time, and I just turned to him and looked, and I said, you want a piece of me, baby? And I didn't say it like that. And I shocked the fool out of him. Yeah, and I said, come on, baby. You know, stuff like that. You know, you just have to. And when we out and about and we flirting with each other, by the time we get home, we so jacked up, it's on and popping.
Yeah, I mean, just like with a friend, my ace, his wife, she get her hair done every week, just like y'all have y'all done. Y'all know what y'all be doing.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Lois?
All women.
Ain't that right, Lois? She know who she is. They get their hair done every week. You trying to, you trying to entice your man. You ain't gotta do it, but y'all do it. Y'all to keep messing with us.
But let me tell you something. It ain't been a time that you come home.
It worked. It damn sure worked.
My face, he don't like false eyelashes, but when I put them on, it transforms me. But you like it though when I put them on though. Okay, there you go. Speak up a little louder. Okay, so
it's alright.
So it's just little things that you do. Y'all gotta make sure you keep it spicy.
Yeah.
You gotta keep it spicy. I know we all get in a mode. Sometimes we as women, we wear the same things. We wear our hair the same way, and you get predictable. Women are evolving every day, and of course, being human, men are gonna see things that they like, especially if they get used to coming home and you sitting there with your hair just a certain kind of way, and it don't turn them on. Not that we have to do things to turn them on, but they want to see you, being sexy.
See you in tube socks and sweatpants. And then,
but it's sometimes you can come home and I can have on my sweatpants and a tank top, nice little necklace, my hair, my face done, and it.
No, it don't work. Yeah.
When you look behind me and look at my hips in them sweatpants.
Yeah, look, I'm just saying, though. We don't like it all the time.
No, but I'm saying it's sometimes.
Okay.
I could have on a t-shirt, my tank top, and you like tank tops. My Wonder Twins sitting up all perky. I'm smelling good with hot cool.
You got a pair of twins?
And right here in your face.
Hey, baby, we on TV.
Wonder Twins activated. Y'all understand that? Wonder Twins, they can activate all kind of situations.
Yeah.
There it is. Okay. So, C. Brown says, does your husband help with the kids, and how do you deal with it when he doesn't? He do. And then, some days when he's real tired and don't want to be bothered. I mean, yeah. But my kids, even the little ones, a lot of times, they just be so. And Corey is the one we have to keep up with the most, because if you don't give him certain things that he want to do, then he gets bored and want to be active. But he knows how. When he needs his daddy fix, he go to his daddy and he'll tell him, whatever he want him to do, and they sit there and they have their time together. If I want him to do something and he don't do it, I'll say something about it. I do get mean sometimes. I get a little aggravated. But he will get up and help out. He will, especially if he know if I've been up all night and I need some extra help, he'll help me. Even though if he's dog tired and don't feel like being bothered, he'll eventually come and say, baby, what can I help you do? You need me to do something. And it makes me feel better just to hear him say that, and then it kind of gives me like a second win. Of course, he was thinking about me, and I could say, well, can you do this? Or just by him saying that sometimes make me feel better that he got my back, that he's just not overlooking the situation, and I'll go ahead, and that's like, I'm renewed. I don't know. I'm just renewed. It's just that little bit of attention sometimes. When you got kids screaming at you and misbehaving, and that other adult tension come to you and just kind of like stroke you like that and say, baby, is it something I can do to help you? You need me to do something? Yeah. So, we, of course, everybody get aggravated, but we work it out. And that was from C. Brown, 419. Gayla, she got a little boy named Corey, too, and he just like Corey. Every time she get on the camera, he come find her. He got to get on there to say hey every single time. This is from my girl, Jasmine Madu. I call her Jazzy. How do you keep your kids united and understand that their relationship with one another is important?
Oh, yeah.
And that friends shouldn't come first.
Well, what we do, most of the time it's every Sunday, we sit down, we have like a family day, or we say, hey, family meeting. We do it every week. I'm gonna say 80% of the time it's be on Sundays. The rest of the time it's some day that week. But that's all you have to do. Sit down with your kids, and then we let them voice their opinion, what are their likes and dislikes of this week, or what's coming up in their life, or what they didn't like this week that they didn't agree with.
If we
Me,
said
Teresa,
something that
I-
pissed them off
yeah.
or hurt their feelings or something like
every
that.
every week, every Sunday. That's all you got to do, and listen to them. Give them your take, whether you agree with them or not. And you still got to be mom and dad. You still got to set the boundaries and the rules, and you got to keep hammering that in, because you know they're gonna try you every now and then. You know that's
Yeah,
what kids
it's not
do.
that
but
we need their approval. It's
Yeah.
that when situations come up, it's best as a family we sit down and talk about certain things. We let them know, of course, we don't have to say, well, we're mom and dad and we say this, but we give them our reasoning for certain things that we do. And if they disagree with it, we talk about it and find out why you disagree. And then we tell them why we feel the way that we do. A lot of times they understand, a lot of times they don't. And if they don't, eventually they will. And a lot of times our kids come back and they say, you know, we understand now.
Or
Such and
they'll
such
say,
happened.
Dad, you know what we was talking about today? You was right, because guess what happened? And I said, there it is. See?
And then we also remind them that's God's way of showing you.
That's right.
Now that you have that example in front of you, the next time this situation come up, whether it involves you or somebody you know how to handle it. So
what we tell them, our voice is just confirmation. And then when they hear it again, that's double confirmation.
yeah.
That's it.
So that's something that we do.
Talk every
And we
week,
let them
too.
know that they are, when everybody else is gone, they all they have.
That's right.
They all they have. So never put your friends before your family. We have had that. We have had that as dealing with teenagers.
We also told them, in event, you know, something happened to you or I, that they would have to step up, the older ones, and take care of their smaller brothers and sisters, because I don't want nobody else. Not that saying our family wouldn't take care of them, but I would rather have one of the immediate family members take care of our small babies, because boy, that'll eat me alive. You know,
Yeah.
if something was to happen,
And y'all,
I couldn't see
what
it.
the trip is, my children went through school and they would come home and say, Mama, y'all, we had this little summit, this teen summit in school. And they were like, we all sitting around the table and everybody's talking about families and what goes on. And they looked at us like we were from another planet, because we say we live with our mama and our dad. And a lot of kids, they were like, wow, you got a blessing to be with your mother and your father.
Yeah.
And they was like, we really didn't know what that meant until the kids start telling them their stories. So those are different things that help them to appreciate being home with mom and dad, or being with mom and dad, you know, or even having their mom and dad still together as a couple, no matter what. They know we aggravate each other. They know that we get at each other. But my son just mentioned the other day,
that's why you have to work things out.
I was talking about my husband to one of his coworkers, and he was like, Mama, I never knew how crazy you were about Dad until somebody else was telling me how you talk about him. Yeah.
That works.
So same thing go with the kids, you know. I think what helps my daughter kind of not really stay close to me, but because their friends get attached to me so easily. And I talk to their friends just like they my children. I tell them quick, no effing. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I talk to them just like they mine, you know. And that helps them too to pull together, because they can talk to their friends on a different level than people that don't have siblings, or people that are split up from their siblings, and that kind of binds them together dealing with family. So it's a lot of things that go on with that we all sit down and we talk about. Next question, Mrs. Brown 1412. Do you mind your husband hanging out with single friends? No, I don't. I don't mind. And I try to get to know my husband's friends, especially during sports time. You know, every so often he will invite the friends over, and this is how we do in my household. Me and my girls, we get together and we make sure we prepare the food that we want to serve them, because we're representing him. And we want to make sure that okay, this is my husband and I'm here to represent him. So whatever y'all want to eat, I make sure I have it all laid out. And me and my girls, we serve them. Not that we serve them as like they are masters, but because we love him and we want him to enjoy himself and his company to feel comfortable. So I don't mind that. And then they look up to him because they say they want, they want that family life. They children to be there with the mom and the dad, and they raising them right. And we welcome them in with open arms. I don't
I don't have a problem with that to a certain extent. You know that. I rather a female. This me. That's my opinion.
I know.
Because I rather she have more. I don't mind her having single friends. I mean, everybody, you gonna have a single friend from time to time, but I'd rather my wife hang out with other wives, because if you're gonna get some advice from one of them, they gonna give you some sound advice from experience. Because most of the times, single people, and they don't understand how families supposed to be together or stay together or try to work it out, because that's what God wants you to do, try to work it out. If you on the verge of divorce or whatever, He'd rather you stay together than get a divorce.
Right.
So they seem to always give like the wrong advice. Not all the time. I mean, I can't say 100%, but a single person be like, "Hey, girl, you don't need him. Leave him. Y'all don't worry about that. You don't need no man."
They're more inclined to tell you to give up.
They're more inclined to tell you to give up or do something you ain't got no business doing.
Or they won't understand your reasoning for staying with that person and working it out.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's why
Right.
I think that I'd rather my woman hang out with other people, either they're a couple or married, you know. But I mean, I wouldn't mind you hang out. I mean, everybody ain't gonna be married.
Right.
I wish it was like that, but everybody ain't gonna be married. So, I mean, I don't have no problem with my wife going out with, single friends or whatever. But I rather, I could live with it, but
Next question is from my girl Hunt245. This side, boo here. She says, "How important is it to you or your husband for you to look good when he comes home?"
Oh, it ain't that important to me. She'll tell you that, but
It's not important to him
it's not.
because he likes the natural me. He likes the natural me without any makeup. But even if I don't comb my hair that day, he'll do it like this. He put his hand in it and be like, "Hey, beautiful." He likes the natural me. He like me to smell good and look good and stuff like that, but he still likes the natural me. Me, I do it for those reasons of me. Especially the days I don't feel good. And because I do have this little depression thing I go through, so some days I can shake it off and some I can't. So I get up and do something that's gonna make me smile, and that's just one. That is not the main thing that I do, but it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to look good, and then when he comes home and he notice, it just kind of it all comes together. So it's not the number one priority, but it helps in the relationship as far as he and I, as far as me, and I don't know, it just brings it all together to me. Because if I'm okay, I'm feeling good, I know whatever I'm feeling is going to radiate throughout my house, and we all going to be happy that day. They say happy wife, happy life, really and truly. Do you see this? And I'm not going to edit that out either. Sucker. The next one is from Eugene. That's my brother Eugene. What keeps you both motivated? You don't know him, but you'll get to know him. It's only 2 guys that subscribe to my page that I know of, and he's one of them. He's newly married. He got married on my birthday. What keeps you both motivated? And what was the first gift or gifts you received or gave each other? What keeps us motivated is, to me, how I feel about him, how long we have been together, all of the things that we have gone through as teenagers, and we used to be bad together, and
Telling you.
We used to be bad together, and even when it gets sometimes to the point where he going left and I'm going right, I have to stop and I look at him and I remember why I said yes, and I think about my family.
That's
Just
one
all of that just motivates
That's
me.
one of my motivations, but you already know what my main motivation. I don't know. It maybe just me. I just like my woman to be smiling at all times, even when she ain't smiling. I say, baby, what's the matter? What is it?
And he do that.
Yeah,
He can't help it
it's
if
just
I don't have a smile on my face at home.
The motivation is to continue to make her happy, to make her smile. That's my motivation, and she'll tell you that's just the way it is. Even though she know I love her unconditional, I know she love me unconditional. It's just I want to see her happy. I don't want to see her hurt for nothing. But life take you in other directions.
And when
but
I get hurt, say for instance somebody hurts my feelings, you might well say they did it to him, because eventually I'll get over it, but he won't. It takes a long time because he be ready to. Y'all just don't know. This little face, he look all quiet and no. He can go there. What was the first gift he ever gave me? It was my birthday. I don't even remember how long we had been together, but I must have told him. Did I tell you it was my birthday, or did Carrie tell you?
When we first...
The first gift you ever gave me was those track Nikes, pink and white and gray.
Yeah.
I think Carrie told him it was my birthday. Somehow he found out when my birthday was.
We
We had only been dating a while, and I don't.
We were together like 4 or 5 months. Something.
Yeah, 4 or 5 months, and he came to my house with a box of sneakers and with the card and all that stuff. And I was
new ones.
and they were new at that time, baby.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know, because like I said, I was a jeans and t-shirt kind of girl and sneakers, and I was so happy. I wore the sole off them shoes. Do y'all hear me?
She got a little moist.
No, it no little moist. Yeah, for real. It wasn't no little moist. I mean, nipples hard, all that kind of stuff. I couldn't stop. This is grown up conversation.
Oh, that's right.
I had a headache from smiling so hard, and I was looking at him, and I was like, how did he know it was my birthday? I didn't. I mean, he just surprised me like that, I don't even know what the first gift was I gave you. I think it was one Christmas. I bought him a 76ers jacket.
I wanted a starter jacket. Yeah, you got
I
it.
bought him a 76ers jacket for Christmas.
Yeah.
And how many did you have? One jacket or two? 76ers. What was it? Had the 49ers on it now.
You got me the 49er jacket after that. I think you bought the 76ers first.
Yeah, those were his teams
the
back
starter
then.
jackets was out there.
Yeah, the big bucket jackets with the teams on
in
the
the
back.
80s. Yeah.
I think that was the first gift that I got him. And
I
that,
think it was that jacket.
yeah. Slim Shell, what are you and your hubby's plans for the weekend? This weekend, my husband has to work, but I'm looking to do a little birthday get together for Mia, even though my husband's not gonna be here. But just to do something for her. She's turning 7, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to spend some time together on
Nothing
Friday.
to say.
I want to spend some time with him by myself on Friday, and then we do with the. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, but anyway, you didn't hear that. We'll do something for Mia Saturday. So I think that's it. Hold on, let me double check. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, that is it, guys. That is all the questions. I know this was a long video, but I thank you guys for watching. And I'm going to say this. Keep it sexy, ladies. I got that from my girl, Platinum's Passion. And it's true. You got to keep it sexy. I enjoy being sexy. I really enjoy being flirty. and do what you can. Find out about the things that your mate likes, what turns him on. You could be any woman that you want to be. You love you, cellulite, 2-4 stomachs, whatever it is. It don't matter. Because I ain't a perfect. Yeah, you know how you got the little flat roll over, you got a little jelly roll. It is something good up under there. It's called sunshine. It make a man smile like the sun been slapped him. Do you hear me? Am I right or wrong?
Well, it also makes some other women smile too.
Oh, it makes you more than smile. Makes them, yeah, they be good and happy. Curl the hairs on their head and relax them. I'm here to tell you, get your back cracked really good. And I don't mean it have to be rough, but one where you really, really connect. It'll loosen up some muscles y'all ain't never had loose. Do y'all hear me? It'll do some things to you. Make you get up and want to scramble some eggs, make a cake, make a pie. Shoot, walk to Walmart and buy up some stuff. Throw a steak on the grill, whatever he like. But that's a time. It's not just about the sex. It's about the connection with that person, because you now enjoying each other's space. You smelling him, and it's pheromones. Everything is connecting, and you just in a world of your own. The both of you enjoying the way their skin feel, the way they smell, the way their hands feel, the way they touch. All of that, you have to. That's why I say my mind and my body, everything is connected. Enjoy that moment. It's not about just hitting it and getting it. Yeah, we have those days where I don't feel like being bothered, but I know he needs to do. So I have to let him take care of himself. I give him the pleasure of whatever he wanted. This is what the Bible say. My body does not belong to me. Same thing go for him. But it's up to us to respect each other, not to take advantage of each other. And I enjoy my time with him. I enjoy flirting with him. Sometimes the flirting can send you places that other things can't. It don't always have to be physical, but it can just be.
See, she trying to start something now.
Just the way you look at him. You know, you just got, if you feeling that down deep, you feeling real sexy, you feeling hot, and it ought to come out in your face, and it ought to come out in your body movements, and you don't have to be bent over with your tail in his face, but all of this kind of stuff will make him wish you was bent over with his tail in your face. Plain and simple. You know? Just to, y'all notice I've been doing this little face like this, little touch like that. Yeah. Soft, sexy, all of that kind of stuff. Mannerisms. See that little look like that? Yeah. You ain't got to say nothing. What did that look just say to you?
It's on.
And if I look at you like this, what that mean?
I ain't gonna tell him that.
It's all in your face, ladies. All in your
All in the
attitude.
face.
You know, you walking. That mean it's a wrap. Don't even look, touch, smile, sniff, scratch, nothing. But you hold your shoulders back and you put that little arch in your back. Just like the way you walk when you relax and you sway them hips. Yeah. The way you stand when you at the kitchen sink, put all your weight on one leg and toot that butt out in the back. You washing dishes. You could have mustard all on the front of your shirt. It won't even matter because that ain't what he see. He's thinking about what's under that shirt. Mm-hmm.
That must was a lag. Thought I had a black spot on my face.
Y'all, it's a whole lot I can say about this, being a woman. And anything else you want to add from a man's point of view that you would like to share with the ladies?
Fellas, what I usually do, to keep our relationship going, to help keep our relationship going, even when the time when they make you real mad, you just gotta, you know what, walk away. And I always think about what she mean to me, because at the moment you be like, man, F it. I'm finna leave. This it, man. I can't take it no more. You always got to stop and say, is that really what you want? What did she really mean to you? Remember this time. Remember when this happened and y'all came out of it. Always go back to when the last hard time you had. And you'll get out of the hard times every time, because if you got out of that one, you'll get out of the next one.
Yes.
By Suggers.
Y'all, that's my baby. You see why I love him. He a trip. He's very subdued in front of the camera, but y'all have to laugh together, love each other, respect each other, talk to each other. When I say talk, I mean talk and listen, comprehend what's being said. Don't just hear the words, they go over your head and out the window. You gotta really, really, really be into that person. You do. Because I know me, I know different ways that I can turn him on. I can go outside and start sweeping off the carport and, straighten up the yard and stuff like that when he come home. Not that just little things like that I know he like. I know he like his house clean. I know he likes a good meal like today. I know later on, if I don't fall asleep first, I'm going to get me some. Plain and simple. Not to be... Y'all know what I did to do that? To ensure that all that flirting I just did with him. And I cooked dressing, collard greens. His favorite meat is ham. Dressing, collard greens, ham, and potato salad is what I cooked, and with a little rice. Yeah, that's what I cooked. Things like that you know a man like. You can feed him. And I don't know about nobody else, man, but mine, he likes to eat. And he ain't no ramen noodles kind of man. No, something to stick to him. And for a woman to take her time and stand over a stove and prepare a meal, take her time and prepare that meal, does something to a man, because you put your heart in it. You put your soul, you put your feelings in it. And that's just one thing besides cleaning up. Change furniture around a little bit. Add or take down a pair of curtains, put up something new to change the atmosphere. And, I'm constantly changing my hair, not just for him, but because I like being fresh and new for my husband. Not that I want to be another woman, because I'm still me, because all of this is inside of me. So just think about it. Get your writing pad. Write down all of these things that I'm saying. Think about the things that you like. Think about that inner you that you hide, the flirtatious you, the hot mama you, the hot in the pants you, the things that you like. Think about your husband. You talk to him about things that you wouldn't normally talk to him about. You can ask him what's his favorite sexual position. You can ask him how can you touch him, or what kind of things that you can do to him, that he like. Ask him those questions, because if you don't already know, it might be something that he's holding on to that he's not quite sure he can share with you. But you open up that window for him to know that you can talk to him. You can talk to him and he can talk to you about anything. Not that you want another person in the bedroom. No, he wants you to be every woman to him. That you can caress him, you can stimulate him, you can stimulate his mind educationally, emotionally, on all sorts of levels. That y'all can talk about anything. And it makes a big difference. Just painting my toes sometimes does the job, So guys, think about what I said. I thank all of you. I don't know if we're going to do another Q&A. He said he don't like being on the camera. Look at him smiling. Can I get another Q&A in about a month? He said, yeah. He'll do that for me. You'll do that for me, baby.
Yeah, in about a month.
He said in about a month. So y'all think of your questions. I might try to talk him into it before then. But if y'all have any questions about a mother and daughter Q&A, mother and son Q&A, family Q&A, y'all leave me some questions and we'll get together and we'll do that. And I know this is a long video, but I thank everybody for leaving your comments. I love you guys. And y'all continue to pray for Pure Eye Candy. Y'all continue to pray for Lexus China Doll. She has been sick. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with her. Enchanted Doll, you pray for her and her family. Valerie Granville's family. Asia Philpott and her family. You guys, and y'all pray for my sisters. We're going to stick together. I love you guys. I love you, Pink Nene. We haven't talked in over a week. I love you, Harlan. I love you, Sarita. I love you, Kiki. I love you, MKB Lady. I love you, Pure Eye Candy. Thrifty Queen Bee. I am a superstar too, Lena. Vicky Smith. Stephanie. Victoria 0402. Queen to be 1000. Who else is it? Doll Baby 4400. All of you ladies, I love y'all. All of my new subscribers, Moab Houston, everybody, I love you guys. To life, Hope Nafar, I love you, and I thank you for watching that video. And I knew that video was going to be for somebody, and I truly, if you have any other questions about it, just, hit me up. I am so glad that you were able to hear that and it made you happy. It gave you some peace, because that peace that you felt was God's peace and his presence in your room with you at the moment. And I thank y'all for watching once again. I will be back to talk to you guys later. I love y'all. Bye soon.